Even if you're on a budget, you'll be able to find plenty of cheap smartphones that offer pretty capable cameras, good-sized displays for watching video and playing games, and enough battery life to get you through most of the day. In this video, we break down the top 5 budget smartphones on the market this year based on price versus performance and situations they'll be used in. So whether you're looking for the best budget smartphone with the best camera or just the best of the best, we'll have an option for you. So if you're interested in finding out which budget smartphone will be best for you, stay tuned. All the links to find the best prices on all the products mentioned in this video will be in the description below. The products mentioned in this video are in no exact order, so be sure to stay tuned till the end so you don't miss anything. First up, the Apple iPhone SE, our pick for best budget iPhone. Thanks to its A13 Bionic processor, the Apple iPhone SE offers the same fast performance as the iPhone 11, but does it at a great budget price point. The Apple iPhone SE is perfect for anyone who wants a reliable budget phone. It relies on your fingerprint with Touch ID to unlock, so yes, that means the home button is back. But unfortunately, the headphone jack didn't make the cut. Physically, the front and back of the SE are glass, while the chassis is aluminum. The old-school forehead and chin bezel above and below the screen threaten to make the phone look a bit dated, but for others, this won't matter at all. The 4.7-inch screen produces sharp text, accurate color, and it's bright enough for most lighting conditions. It's a bit small in comparison to other phones today, but to balance this out, you get some up-to-date amenities that include wireless charging and IP67 water resistance. The single camera on the back snaps some decent photos, but it doesn't perform as well in low light as something like the Google Pixel 5a, but we'll see more of the 5a later in the video. For video, the SE can shoot 4K 60fps with extended dynamic range, but this dynamic range is only available up to 4K at 30fps. In terms of performance, the SE is comparable to the iPhone 11, 11 Pro, and 11 Pro Max. App launches are peppy, playing games is a breeze, and editing photos is easy, even using graphics-heavy AR apps like Wonderscope. The iPhone SE 2020 is one of the best budget iPhones you can get right now and is a very good choice. It offers premium features you won't find on some Android phones in its price range, including its metal and glass design, wireless charging, and water resistance, and it throws in some old-school features too. Next up, the OnePlus Nord N200 5G. The OnePlus Nord N200 5G is a budget phone that offers a large 90Hz display, 5G connectivity, and a battery that packs more than enough power to get you through the entire day. The graduated blue backplate and the chassis of the N200 are made of plastic with a semi-gloss finish with a rectangular camera stack positioned in the upper left corner. The 6.49-inch 90Hz display is crisp, with a high pixel density and excellent viewing angles. Colors tend to skew more toward the cool side, but you can adjust the color balance in the menu to suit your taste. It's an excellent display that will be easy on the eyes through hours of watching videos, scrolling through social media feeds, or playing games. The headphone jack, USB-C charging port, and bottom-firing speaker sit on the bottom edge of the phone. The power button with integrated fingerprint sensor is on the right side of the phone and is fast and responsive. Dual-band Wi-Fi is on board, as is Bluetooth 5.1 for wearable connectivity. The N200 5G also has NFC for mobile payments and boarding passes. The N200 5G is water-resistant, but lacks an IP rating to protect against being submerged in water. The plastic frame and backplate can handle minor drops and dings without injury, but the Gorilla Glass 3 display is unlikely to handle direct impacts well. 5G performance is pretty solid, but naturally there are dozens of variables that can affect this. However, tests have shown averages of 154.2 megabits per second down and 46 megabits per second up. While these data speeds might not seem like much when compared to a flagship phone, for a phone costing less than $250, the results are pretty impressive. If you're looking for a budget phone with 5G capability, the OnePlus Nord N200 5G is an excellent choice. In addition to 5G connectivity, you'll get a fast refresh display, good processing power, and great battery life. Next up, the Samsung Galaxy A52, our pick for best camera on a budget phone. If a phone's camera performance is important to you, the Samsung Galaxy A52 5G offers an ambitious camera array that produces crisp, colorful shots with excellent depth of field, all while keeping the price within budget territory. The design of the Galaxy A52 5G is solid, but is pretty no-nonsense when compared to flagship phones. However, it has some things that you may not find on these more expensive models. For one, Samsung has retained a 3.5mm headphone jack, and there's also a punch hole camera in the screen, so a big bezel at the top isn't necessary. At its budget price point, the Galaxy A52 5G isn't trying to compete with the best phones on the market, Rather, it's trying to bring features like high refresh and improved cameras to a more affordable phone. The Super AMOLED display has full HD Plus resolution and a 120Hz refresh rate, giving you a smoother experience when scrolling through social media or playing mobile games, and the 800 nits of brightness looks fantastic, even outdoors. The impressive-looking camera stack on the Galaxy A52 5G consists of a 64-megapixel primary sensor with optical image stabilization and autofocus. The remaining lenses include a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens, 5-megapixel depth and macro lenses, and a 32-megapixel front-facing camera that performs well in just about any lighting scenario. Battery life is excellent and can provide up to 2 full days of use, depending on usage. But even with heavy use, you can expect to get a full day at the very least. Plus, when you do need a power boost, super fast charging will have you back up in no time. If you're looking for a budget smartphone with a fantastic camera stack and 5G connectivity, the Samsung Galaxy A52 5G would be the perfect choice for you. If you're interested in updated pricing on any of the items mentioned in this video, be sure to check out the links below. Prices update on these products almost daily with sales and general price drops, so if you want to find the most updated information, check the description. If you find this video helpful, please help out the channel by giving this video a like and tell us which product caught your eye in the comments below. Next up, the Google Pixel 5a, our pick for best overall budget phone. If you're shopping for the best overall budget phone, the Google Pixel 5a offers good performance with a large OLED display, a decent amount of power, and the biggest battery capacity of all the available Pixel models. The full HD OLED screen is vibrant and bright, making it suitable for any lighting condition. Like the OnePlus Nord N200 5G, the Pixel 5a still has a 3.5mm headphone jack, which may be a small win in the grand scheme of things, and even though Bluetooth headphones and earbuds have gotten really good, having a headphone jack is still a must for many people. The Pixel 5a is powered by a Snapdragon 765G and 6GB of RAM, which offers sufficient power for most tasks, and the battery will give you up to 9 hours and 45 minutes on a full charge. The camera stack includes a 16-megapixel ultra-wide and a 12.2-megapixel shooter. Up front, the Pixel 5a's 8-megapixel selfie cam sits nestled in the top left corner of the display in a hole-punch cutout. Compared to the iPhone SE, the Pixel 5a maintains a better, more natural color profile, while the SE tends to be a bit more saturated and leans toward cool color temperatures, even when the subject is made up of mostly warm tones. The night modes also differ greatly between the two phones, mostly because the iPhone SE doesn't have one. The Pixel 5a features Google's Night Sight, producing a clear image with plenty of detail. For video, the Pixel 5a can record up to 4K at 60 FPS and offers better performance than the iPhone SE. Colors are more accurate, the mic quality is much better, and it focuses on close objects faster. When comparing image stabilization, both the Pixel 5a and SE offer similar results. If you're looking for the best overall budget phone, the Google Pixel 5a makes an excellent choice, and you'll get an impressive camera system to boot. Last but not least, the Motorola Moto G Power. Motorola's G series phones have been some of the best budget phones available, and the Moto G Power is no exception. It offers smooth performance, high refresh, and impressive battery life at an unbelievably low price point. The Moto G Power features a 6.6-inch LCD display that delivers good color accuracy. A headphone jack sits at the top edge, while a USB-C charging port and speaker reside along the bottom. The fingerprint sensor is integrated into the power button on the right side of the phone, just below the volume rocker. Motorola swapped the metal frame used in the previous G Power model for plastic. Being a budget phone, durability is a concern, but even with this change, the phone still seems pretty sturdy. The phone is water resistant, but it's not waterproof, so an accidental drop in the sink or tub may not end well. Qualcomm's Snapdragon 662 chipset is in place, and the phone ships unlocked and has solid LTE band support for every major US carrier. There's no 5G capability, but that's really not a deal breaker at this price. The rear camera module has a 48-megapixel primary sensor, and the updated lens features 4x4 pixel binning for crisp 12-megapixel shots. In addition to the main lens, there are also 2-megapixel macro and depth lenses. The 48-megapixel quad-pixel lens does a solid job with good light, and photos are crisp with excellent depth of field. The 8-megapixel front-facing camera performs well in daylight and delivers good depth of field with only a minor loss of fine detail. Low-light shots, on the other hand, tend to be muddy with lots of noise. The Motorola Moto G Power has good power and battery life and is a decent choice if you can look past the mediocre cameras and low-resolution display. If you guys like this video or this video helped you, please give the video a like. Links to all the products mentioned are in the description below. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button to keep up to date on the latest and greatest in tech. Till next time, I'll see you guys later.